Gaming on mobile has been improving at a far greater rate than any technology that came before it. Android games seem to hit new heights every year, where once they might have been looked down upon by gamers as the domain of casual games, like Candy Crush or Angry Birds, smartphones have become the #1 gaming destination for just about any kind of gamer. So in this video, we are going to tell you about the top Android games you need to play. The video is going to be amazing, so make sure you stick to the end. Catalyst Black. Catalyst Black is a third-person battleground shooter from Super Evil Megacorp, the developer of Vainglory. It's best known for its creative game modes, such as Hydra, where players fight each other and also a boss. In terms of pure gameplay, it's satisfying and fun. You run around gunning down opponents with your guns and abilities. It's primarily online PvP, so you'll spend most of your time fighting with and against people. Streets of Rage 4. Streets of Rage 4 is a beat-up game that is reminiscent of the other Streets of Rage games. It's a 2D side-scroller where you walk forward, beat up bad guys, defeat bosses, and try to survive being beaten down yourself. The game includes a few different game modes, including a multiplayer mode. There is also a DLC that adds more story, more playable characters, and a survival mode. Symphony of the Night. One of the most iconic games in the Castlevania series has found a home on Android phones. Take control of the vampire Alucard, slay the demonic hordes that haunt the castle, and scheme to resurrect Dracula. Symphony of the Night features an expansive RPG weapon and inventory system that's chock full of unique gear, items, and spells. With a tremendous castle to explore, unique abilities to earn, and an encyclopedic list of monstrous punching bags to beat up, Castlevania. Symphony of the Night is a Konami classic that is well worth snatching up. Before we move on, support us by hitting subscribe and the bell icon to get notified when we post new videos. Now let's get back to our topic. Hitman Sniper. This game is a little different from your typical shooter. You're not going up against characters who can shoot or hit back, for starters. In Hitman Sniper, you play as Agent 47, tasked with assassinating targets with a sniper rifle from a rooftop. It's not as simple as pointing and pulling the trigger, however, and there's a puzzle element to the hits that will be familiar to players of the mainstream Hitman series. Night Skate. This skateboarding game looks like someone squirted a Game Boy inside your Android blower, and the controls are even simpler than what you'd find on Nintendo's ancient console. You tap to jump. That's it. It's like Cannibalt has gone gnarly, you might assume. But Night Skate is smarter than the average one-thumber, at least when you clock on to its scoring system. That's based around combos that rapidly ramp up your score and punishments when you bang into a cone or monster a seagull. Games become a tense test of nerve as you avoid obstacles and look out for show-off opportunities, before inevitably tumbling down a massive hole when you have the audacity to lose concentration for a fraction of a second. Alone. Somewhere along the way, a great many games forgot how to be exciting. But Alone remembers those days of seat-of-the-pants roller coaster gameplay, where a moment's distraction spelled game over. Here, you're piloting a tiny ship through deadly caverns at breakneck speed. Occasionally, alarms blare to warn of incoming projectiles. All you have is your wits and reactions as your sliding finger directs the ship up and down before it inevitably comes a cropper on the rocky face of one too many giant asteroids. There's no depth here, but there doesn't need to be. Alone has tons of replay value simply by virtue of being relentlessly thrilling, no matter how many times you play. Summer Catchers. Endless runners typically have you tap the screen to leap over hazards. Summer Catchers instead has the protagonist pack a bag full of power-ups that you trigger at opportune moments, for example, to smash through walls or get a speed boost to escape a foe. With 3 slots available at any given time, this should be simple. It's not. Split-second decision-making infuses Summer Catchers with tension and excitement as you juggle your limited inventory and try very hard to not press the wrong buttons. Immediately, it's clearly helping the protagonist reach new lands won't be easy, but you'll want to try. Alto's Adventure. The Play Store is rife with auto runners and endless runners, and there are definitely a few good ones, but Alto's Adventure is easily one of the best. Sure, a sequel is available, but the original is where perfection lies. It's an incredibly simple setup. Snowboard as far as you can while completing goals. Once you finish a goal, you earn currency, which can be used to unlock new riders. And some of these riders offer better handling and speed, which means the more you unlock, the more currency you'll earn, snowballing until you complete the game. The graphics are gorgeous, the controls are spot on, and the gameplay loop is addictive. Best of all, you can pay to remove the annoying ads, which is the best way to play totally unencumbered. So that's it. Please like, share, and comment with your thoughts below if you liked this video. Remember to subscribe to see our next video. Stay safe, and we will be back soon with another video.